Oh, praises to Haya Shura Haya. Bashem Yeshaya Wakana Shawak. This is Shabar Israel, and today I would like to speak about two prophetic dreams that the Most High has shown me as of recently. I appeared in a large mansion. I mean, the ceilings were crazy. They were maybe 100 foot tall or more. And there were people there with me, and mainly my family. And we were all in white. And there were people in the living room. There were people in the kitchen. And we were cleaning and fixing things. And my sister was there and everything. And the rest of my family members. And I looked over, and there was a Messiah in white, and he was helping us prepare certain things. And we heard something outside, and so I went outside and I looked up, and I saw these satellites lined up in a row. And I told someone there, I said, look, there's the satellites. And then the Most High opened up my eyes, and I saw fire and brimstone following these satellites. And these fire and brimstones were as if they had a spirit behind them, like they could talk and things of that nature, because they were communicating with me, if you will, telepathically. And they began to fall from the sky, and they began to attack these satellites. And so after that, a beast fell from the fire and brimstone where it was coming from. And it was moving in a circular motion at first, like circling around the earth. And when the beast fell, we went inside of the house, and it came inside of the house, and it was trying to devour everything in its path. And we finally got a cage, and we caught it. And then I woke up, and then I asked the Mosai about it, and I laid down, and he showed me another dream. I appeared walking down the street in a white robe. The Messiah was there, and it was a lot of things going on, events happening on the street corners. I asked the Messiah where was a certain individual, and he said he was at home. I said, you left him at home? I said, why? So I went back, and when I went to go get the individual, they were on some coals, but the coals that went out, they were cold, and the person was asleep. So I got the person up, and we left, and we continued to walk down the street. And then the scene transferred once again, one last time. I appeared in a garden. It was almost like a jungle. And the Messiah was with me, and it was like we had on figs covering our body, fig leaves. And I was observing everything around me, and I noticed that it was a plane behind me. And the Messiah was sitting there on a step, a stoop, if you will. And he asked to see my hand. I said something to him, and I said, okay. And I began to sit down next to him, and he said, what about Egypt? Like that. And the Most High spoke and said they were trying to resurrect one of those Greek pharaohs over there, and some type of Egyptian pharaoh. You know, the Greeks are Edomites. They became Edomites, not the original. And so they were trying to resurrect two mummies from the dead over there, like that. And then it ended. So I received wisdom, instruction, and understanding concerning all three of these prophetic dreams. Christ stated in John 14, in his Father's house, there are many mansions. If it were not so, he would have told us. And so the mansions are being prepared for those who are going to escape the judgment. You see that? And he stated in the book of Obadiah, the Most High, when you begin to build your nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring you down, or hence shall I bring you down to the earth. Because they have a total of 42,000 satellites ready to be erected right now as we speak. And they already have numerous of them that have launched already. And the fire and brimstone are following these satellites and this equipment. You see that? It's invisible, but he opened up my eyes and he let me see them. And these fire and brimstones that are raining from the sky, they are coming from the hell angels, and they have intelligence behind them. Isn't that something? And see that faith is the substance of things not seen and hoped for. You see that? And he has opened up my eyes, and I have seen them hovering all across the earth and over, especially the daughter of Babylon, formerly my land, Audrey. Hence Genesis 49:19. Now, the beast that fell symbolizes what the Most High is going to do to certain houses. He's going to devour them. That's why the beast that was there was trying to devour the secret mansion or the secret place that the Most High has prepared, and it could not. But to the people that will not escape, this is what is going to happen to them. You see that? So the place has been prepared, and so is the judgment. You see that? Now, we were walking down the street in the next dream, so it was in the days of Noah, and an individual was teetering on judgment. You see that? So that's why the Messiah left that person behind. But when I went back, he let me go back and get that person, because the coals that went out, so the person was not devoured. You see that? And not only that, he's telling you don't look back like Lot's wife. You see that? It's twofold scenarios going on in these dreams. You see that? So after that, the scene changed, and we appeared in a garden or area, jungle-like, and there was a plane. And it had to do with Egypt. You know, this place, also the daughter of Babylon, is formerly known as spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt. You know, bondage for the Hebrew. You see that? Starting with the tribe of Gad. Because Gad has to overcome in the end. Genesis 49:19. You see that? And no longer will it be stated that the Most High brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but out of the land of the north. You see that? The book of Jeremiah. This is what's getting ready to happen and take place. And also the judgment on Egypt over there for trying to resurrect these two mummies. You see that? This is why Christ said, what about Egypt? This is why Christ stated, what about Egypt? Both of them about to be judged or being judged. But this place, daughter of Babylon, formerly mine land, Ozrith, US of A, is about to receive its just due. And the way these things happen, you have fire and brimstone coming at night, and then you have the orders to vacate with the Messiah to many mansions. You see that? And you had people walking on the streets. So it was in the days of Noah. You see that? People narrowly escaping by the skin of their teeth, and I'm one of them. Then you had the orders to vacate out of Egypt. Hence, the daughter of Babylon, formerly my land, Ozrith, can be called spiritually Egypt. And the fire and brimstone at night raining down on people, the judgment devouring the houses, people walking on the streets. So it was in the days of Noah. And then people evacuating, vacating, going on vacation with the Messiah. You see that? Those that are worthy to escape all these things. Luke 21:36. So this is the meaning of this. So those who have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. Chicago will be the first of all, in Jamestown, Virginia, the last standing. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And for those who refuse to take part in the tree of life, and to drink from the fountains of living water, let them be unjust still. And the bride say, come, and the Spirit say, come, and the wife say, come. Yeshua come, thy kingdom come. Amen.